Hey, Forge fans, Anthony Urciuoli here from the Forge Audio Network. I'm your digital host, and we're here to recap, we should say review, the match between Forge FC and Atletico Ottawa at Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton. Forge falling to Atletico 1-0. That's now back-to-back 1-0 losses at home for Forge. This one wasn't pretty in a lot of ways. Some controversy as well, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, we'll run through the stats here. The controversy was on the Atletico goal. Ollie Bassett in the 78th minute, an amazing strike. Free kick, but you can clearly see the Atletico player as part of the wall illegally. Wasn't called. Goal stood. Forge not happy that goal counted. And again, we'll get a little more into it in a bit, but let's just get through these stats here. Shot attempts, 9-7 in favor of Forge. Here's where the concern is: 0 on target for Forge FC in this one. Atletico had one shot, and one shot on target, and it found the back of the goal. So the only shot on target in this match ended up in a goal, and that was Bassett in the 78th minute. Possession, 65% in favor of Forge. Nearly twice as many passes for Forge. Pass accuracy even at 85%. I mean, everything looking good. 9 corners, 7 offsides for Forge FC. Things not as sharp as Forge would have hoped, and certainly not as sharp as it has been prior to that 10-day layoff and prior to losing to Valor in the last match at home. Right now, you look at the standings, Forge 2 games back. Rather, they played 2 less games than Atletico Ottawa, and they now trail them by 7 points. So a huge 3 points for Atletico, who, by the way, move into at the conclusion of this match with Forge, move into a draw for top spot on the table, tied with Calvary. Calvary, though, has played 1 less match. And Forge sitting in 4th still. They're tied with the Wanderers. Wanderers, though, have played 2 more matches than Forge. And Pacific is in 3rd place. They have 20 points. They are 3 up on Forge. All right. Like I said, we are going to get more into the, we'll call it a missed call that led to Atletico's goal. But first, let's check in with head coach and technical director Bobby Smyrniotis for Forge and just his thoughts on the loss.
Yeah, we've done a lot of things. We've created a lot of situations. We played against a team that does a very good job sitting in a ultra low block. A lot of times with 9 players in their own box. And they've taken 1 shot on goal, and it's a goal. It's like Wednesday. Obviously a little bit frustrating, especially how that goal's gone in, but that's how the game goes today.
The guy on the wall, right?
On their free kick. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. I don't think I need to comment on where the player is and what the line is. I think everyone knows that. So I think some things in the game, there's interpretation for them, and other things are pretty much black and white.
And then just on the game in general, you guys had your chances, especially in the first half. The finishing is not there.
I don't know if it's the finishing. Sometimes you just need to find those right moments. We were there, like I said, the spaces were very condensed. We look at this game, and we know Ottawa's been a low block team in all of their games. We know they're probably going to come into this game and focus on that a lot more than they do. That's what's brought them success, and it's sometimes it's a tough thing to break down. We've had our opportunities. We've gotten into the good situations. We look at the numbers right now. Did we need to be a little bit quicker in certain areas of the park? Did we need to be a little bit more vertical in our movement? That's something we talked about. But we're lacking in moments. But we lost the ball. We're very good in our counter press. Our starting position today is probably the final third of the field for most of the game. So it's a tough one to lose points in, especially how the opponent's goal is coming.
Also speaking post-match was Alex Achinioti-Jonsson. A disappointed Achinioti-Jonsson, as you'd expect after losing 1-0 at home to Atletico. Here, though, is Alex after the match.
I thought we were good up until we got to the box, basically, and create a couple of chances that I think we normally score, and I think we're in full control of the game. the entire time. So yeah, we gotta figure out what goes wrong, basically. Yeah. I think something we've done well this year is stick to the plan and don't alter it. Like I said, we played good football, and we've done throughout the season, but we're back a bit where we were in the beginning of the season, where we let 1 or 2 moments in the games like affect the end result, which if we create 10 chances, we don't score 1 goal, and then the other team has 1.5 chance and score a goal. And I guess it boils down to focus.
Yeah, all around kind of just a funny game for Forge. I mean, even the fouls. Forge had 12 fouls. You normally, when you're possessing the ball as much as Forge did, 65% of the possession, you don't see a lot of fouls. 3 times as many fouls Forge had than Atletico. Maybe some of the frustrations boiling over, especially in that second half. But I mean, 7 offsides for Forge FC as well. Things just not as sharp as they have been. Forge, though, will get some time off, some time to rest, and then they hit the road. Forge will, they won't have to travel very far. Friday, July 8th at 7:30, they take on York United, and then there will be another layoff, 11 days in between matches, and then Forge will be back at home to take on FC Edmonton. So we're in kind of a weird spot of the schedule here, where you had it's kind of condensed, but then it's spaced, and and then Forge will, near the end of July, they'll play 3 matches in a span of 8 days. So matches coming in bunches. And training will be a big part for Forge and just keeping sharp during those long layoffs. But a break this week, and then Forge FC back in action against York on Friday. Don't forget to keep it locked on to the Forge Audio Network. You're going to get your Behind the Beard this week with head coach Bobby Smyrniotis. We'll also focus on Forge, and we'll talk CPL and just the usual match day preview ahead of York and the 3 keys to the match. Lots of content coming up for you on the Forge Audio Network. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. You can subscribe on YouTube if you like the visuals as well. Now remember, if you do choose the visuals, you will have to see me, and that's not fun for anybody. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
We are the Forge, the mighty, mighty Forge. You just don't think you understand.
This has been Match in Review with Anthony Urciuoli on the Forge Audio Network. For the latest on all things Forge FC, subscribe on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.